The girl may look like an ordinary middle school student on the surface, but she possesses an incredible ability. She can hear other people's thoughts. It turns out that she accidentally traveled into an absurd short drama novel, and with her supernatural power, she discovers that every person around her who acts friendly toward her has a hidden agenda. Their goal is to make her owe them a favor so they can later demand something in return. As she leaves the school gates, a sweet potato vendor greets her with a kind smile. However, inside his mind, he is secretly calculating that her parents will be killed in an explosion that night, allowing him to take advantage of the situation and become the father-in-law of a wealthy family. Frightened, the girl immediately turns and runs, but when she enters a small alley, she is blocked by several delinquent girls. These girls curse at her and demand pocket money, but in their hearts they are thinking, "Little sister, don't go back home. If you go back now, you'll be blown into ashes." The girl is completely stunned. Is this what they call a violent rescue? She forcefully pushes past these NPCs and desperately calls her family over and over again. Moments later, the gas pipeline in her home explodes. Fortunately, because of her phone call, her parents had just walked downstairs and stopped to answer it. They narrowly escape death. After surviving the disaster, the girl doesn't get to enjoy peace for very long. Once her shameless relatives hear that the family has received compensation money, they immediately come running. The second aunt wants money to help pay her son's wedding expenses, while the third aunt wants living expenses for her 200-pound bedridden son. One is greedier than the next. The girl doesn't hold back and fires back at them with a few sharp remarks, leaving them red-faced with embarrassment. At the crucial moment, her mother steps forward and with overwhelming authority throws all of these outdated parasites out of the house. Soon afterward, the girl meets a new friend named Mo Xiao Shui. On her way to school, she also encounters the older sister who was originally just a supporting character in the novel. According to the original storyline, this girl's adoptive parents would be framed for murder by a real estate developer during a land dispute and sentenced to 20 years in prison. Afterward, they would adopt the protagonist, who would then suffer endless abuse and mistreatment. Looking at the honest and kind-hearted Zhang Shu and Zhang Shen, the girl decides not to follow the original plot. Since she can hear people's thoughts, she is determined to stop this murder trap before it happens. She advises Uncle Zhang not to confront the developers directly. Instead, he should hire a lawyer, call the police, and use the law to fight violence. As she watches the destinies of the people around her gradually change, the girl feels overjoyed. At the same time, she realizes that she must never become the obedient tool character from the original novel. She is determined to rewrite that ridiculous storyline and take control of her own fate.